gotta turn the camera on so you know it's consensual.
Yeah.
I gotta do a recording.
We in there. It's Hot Thoughts. We out high, man. I know what the hell going on.
Oh, we already running.
Yeah, we just started off right now, man.
Stop.
Yeah, man, we got another guest in here with us, man. What's going on? Tell them who we got.
Man, y'all know it is, man. Stop playing, man. Why you consider just to play with me and just disrespect me and all the work I put in? Like, don't know who I am. Y'all know who the is, man. King of common sense, really on the ground, man. You know who it is. Mr. Hey, you can't tell me about shit you ain't never seen.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. And, before we just get to chopping it, from my understanding, you out of Acres Homes, right?
Yes, sir.
All
the
right.
4-4. I'm just a 4-4 baby.
Yeah, so what was your experiences like coming up out there?
That's crazy. Because I'm just sitting here telling Red, I'm
talking
shooting a
about that.
documentary on the hood right now. And that's the question that I've been asking everybody in the documentary. Like, I'm over turn around. We dressed alike. Twee ain't not a God. This is crazy. I had a real great. I was blessed because my family on my mama's side been in Acres Homes since they start selling the land. The name Acres Homes, it comes from they were selling it 50 cents an acre, motherfucker putting a home on the acre. So and my family been there since day one. My grandfather, he was the only man with a horse and buggy, so a lot of those roads, he was responsible for paving because one of his hustles was going house to house and getting people grocery lists and go to the grocery store and bring them their groceries. What I'm saying?
Oh, so he was the original Uber. DoorDash. Yeah. He was the original shop
because the
for
food wasn't cooked. What like Walmart?
Walmart do the delivery.
Yeah.
So that's hard. And so seeing Acres Homes go from that to now, it's like looked at as one of the most notorious, treacherous areas in the city.
Well, that gentrification is coming through like a motherfucker, man. They not bullshit. They building shit, man. They putting shit up. Niggas notorious for losing their land and losing their property. Your people spent all their time, money, energy in that property and, smoke it up, don't pay the taxes, doing.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I know like I've been seeing you around the city. You definitely didn't put your footprint digitally and, just real footprints on the ground as far as the culture goes out here.
Culture globally, man.
Yeah, well, for sure. But
yeah, I get DMs from all over the world, and this ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I've been making waves for a while. Cause even what that was about, I guess maybe 7, 8 years ago. I was still on the yellow porch, and a nigga DM me from Africa. But I didn't believe he was from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, man, I'm from Africa. We got one TV in our village, and we just put you on the TV every day and watch you and laugh. But the whole thing about it, when he did that, I was, like I said, I didn't believe. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And so that's when FaceTime had just dropped.
Yeah.
The first FaceTime I ever done was with him.
In Africa.
In Africa, in a village. And when he FaceTimed the whole village band.
Did he have on clothes?
I take that back, because when he done like that with everybody, yeah, he had no club. But he was in a real live village, man, huts and shit. Yeah, and when he done like that, he was like telling the people, man, Smackwater, they were, to them, I was, and this was 8 years, this was before I was this Smackwater. I was still, you know what I'm saying? But they thought, like, I was somebody. I was like, this shit crazy. He was really in Africa by now, and they really just, but I was like, what the fuck you doing with a phone? What the fuck is going on? Y'all in a
phone.
Like a motherfucker. Like, y'all in a village with huts.
The schedule with that motherfucker.
You know what? I wish, man, I hope he see this. What did y'all plug that TV up to?
I was about to say, what the fuck that's plugged into.
They probably got a potato and a cord, some technology we ain't got. Yeah.
Because he said they just had one TV. And it was a big, I seen it. It was a big flat screen. They had that bitch hung up. I didn't think to ask him, like, y'all in huts. What the
Probably got solar panel or something.
I always wondered, like,
maybe a generator.
Y'all see that African nigga?
Shot that shit up?
No.
You talking about the gasoline?
The gasoline.
Oh, he came up missing. He turned plastic into gasoline, right? Yeah. What you think? You think that's like the people got him out the way?
I don't know if he dead or not, but you know them people. You see, they killed the who the Cash App. They walked up and down that on camera, man. These people crazy in a mother.
Man, that's why it's like you know, our people be so heavy on owning and being the owner, bro. Sometimes it's best just to be the who can sell to other people to be the owner and just get the money on us.
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna over exceed the ruler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you.
That's the what? The second law of first or 48 laws?
Yeah, you not.
Don't outshine them.
You ain't gonna outshine the master. So it's like we see a lot of times our people invent shit, but they always just want to own it. They don't want to sell it. And they end up dead.
And then especially with shit where it's invading in these different arenas and these different areas in life where these white folks control it, that own this shit outright, and they determining what the market value is and how much this gonna get and how much you gonna get. And here coming talking about, well, you don't need none of that shit. I got a way to do this naturally. Oh, no, you got us up. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask, I kind of know a little Redback story, but on you, how did you get into the mix of, I would say like the entertainment business, culture, whether it's acting, rapping, being
I've been rapping since I was 11. I always thought I was going to be one of the greatest rappers ever, but, life intervened, running these streets and, just wasn't in the cards. And as far as this shit, I really stumbled into this shit. Like I said, I sit on my porch, just came home from the penitentiary and just was doing some shit just to keep myself entertained. I wasn't trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I really wasn't. It was purely for my own pleasure and entertainment.
I always tell them like social media it's a way for you to get things off your chest.
Yeah.
It could be your own diary. Yeah. It could be your therapy session. Yeah. And so that's how I started. And it's the random shit when you really want to say something. Some shit make you aggravated, and you get on that motherfucker and you just rant. Yeah. Sometimes people gravitate, but it don't happen for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it don't. And sometimes you just think of shit and you just want to say shit. You know what I'm saying? So it really, because I don't know, man. It was crazy how this happened. Because like I said, I just came home, and for a while doing it, I was yet to like really get in the mix and go out. So I was just sitting on my porch. If I wasn't at work, I'd be on my porch. You know what I'm saying? So my partners would come and try to tell me like, and since I wasn't in the mix and I was really oblivious to social media and the power of the shit, I was like, man, whatever.
Yeah.
Then once I start going out and I start seeing how motherfuckers was looking out, but I'm still penitentiary. I'm like, what the fuck is this looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Are you that nigga on IG?
Yeah. All that type of shit like that. And, I eventually started embracing and grew into that shit,
So I want to ask you this, too, because a lot of people say Houston is a beautiful city, but a lot of people say the H in Houston stand for hate. It's a lot of hate out here. But you one person that I feel like I've seen the respect, I've seen the love on all ends, north, south, east, west.
I never, like even when it was the north versus south shit, I never bought into that shit. I love my people. I put that ahead of everything. I'm not a divisionist, I like unification because I know it's stronger and better together. That goes back to like how you asked me how I was growing up in Acres Home, and like I was, especially in the ghettos, I was one of the very few people that was welcomed in every house. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't like my mama's side of the family, you like my daddy's side. If you didn't like his side, you like my mama's side. So every house I was welcomed in and I was loved. my community poured a lot of love into me before, you know, the madness. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was aware of the madness, but everybody, you know, and then once they found out how sharp I was, you know, they was like, oh, this gonna be something. Like, you know, they always anticipated me going to college, which I went to college. I just, you know, but at doing something great with myself.
What was your favorite part about college? I ain't go. I went. Well, I did maybe a week, 3 days.
In all honesty, I had a lot of favorite parts about it. But I went to Prairie View. I enjoyed the blackness of Prairie View.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyed the
Live parties out there too.
Yeah, that's Party View, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's the greatest parties in, man. And that was part of the problem. Party 2 got hard. You know
I
what I'm saying?
remember going to Blend, you know, Blend and
Yeah,
Bro,
it's right down the way.
What? And the tent party, man, changed my life.
Yeah.
I went to PV the first time, like, oh yeah, should have went to school here.
Yeah, like a mother. And that's actually how I ended up there, because the universe is really crazy as because I was actually about to run away from home and say "F school," because my mama, you know, I had done something. And when people called home, she got on the, and I was feeling grown, you know what I'm saying? And just so happened that weekend, my big bro, Lil J, he was already at PV. He was a freshman, and he had a little blue Nissan truck, came down for the week. Me and his brother, Kent, my best friend, may he rest in peace, you know. And so he said, man, I'm going to take y'all up to PV with me this weekend. And when I got up there, I was in the 11th grade, but I always been on the honor roll my entire life. You know what I'm saying? All my entire life. I got a full academic scholarship to Prairie View. You know what I'm saying? Every I got a letter from every college, but Yale, Stanford. I didn't even know what Stanford was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I didn't even know it was as prestigious as it was. I just remember getting because later on, after I got older and, you know, started watching college football, because I really wasn't a college football fan, and, you know, seen them in the Pac-10, and then I heard them talking about stuff. I was like, oh, damn, Stanford is, okay, they call it, is it the MIT of the West or something like that there?
Type shit, yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I know nothing about college talk.
Yeah, but it was a great experience. It was an eye-opener. It allowed me to see different, because, you know, I've been in Houston my whole life up to that point. And so we had our own culture. We had our own way of viewing, and it allowed me to see black people outside of the spectrum of what Houston was. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like, oh, damn, it's different kind of niggas.
It's different type of you got varieties of
different. And I know it's different, but we got different in Houston, but we kind of walk. This is our culture, right. I understand.
Something is similar.
Yeah.
Different.
Nah, but it was different, and, you know, and to meet all these, and, you know, to compare cultures of black cultures from different areas and was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.